welcome or welcome back to my little film and TV channel. Today we've got a movie review for you. If you do enjoy what you see, you can press that subscribe button if you've not already done so. That'll be brilliant. Make an old man very, very happy. And please, any thumbs ups you can give me. I try and get at least 10 or 15 for these film and TV vlogs. If you could do that for me, that'll be wonderful. If you like what I do, and tell your friends if you enjoy. Try and inform and entertain. As I say, we've got a movie review for you today. It's a film called Windfall. Is it a windfall? Well, we'll see. 92 minutes. A 15 certificate, a thriller directed by Charlie McDowell from a screenplay by Andrew Kevin Walker and Justin Lader. And this one stars Jason Segel as Nobody, he's the robber, Lily Collins as the wife, Jesse Plemons as the CEO, and Omar Laver as the guard. So that's about it. That's about it, guys, in this. Not a multitude of actors starring in this. Not a bit, as a sort of low-budget feel to this, even though they're quite good actors in this. What's it about? Well, it's about a man who breaks into a tech billionaire's empty vacation home, does a bit of squatting, but does decide to leave and plans to leave. Unfortunately, he gets caught there by the aforementioned two people, the husband and wife. But things will go a little sideways when the arrogant mogul, yes, he is arrogant, and his wife arrive for a last-minute getaway. I have no idea why she's with him. Well, we probably do have ideas why she's with him, but yeah, we'll see. You see that as if I'm not going to say anything. At the end of the day, you'll watch the film and see how it progresses. It was released on March the 18th, 2022 by Netflix, and that's where I watched it here in the UK on the Netflix streaming service, so check your territory for any availability. All the quotes and scores and views are as at the 24th of March 2022, 10 a.m. as I'm recording this. So Rotten Tomatoes, just 5.6 out of 10, so just under that figure. I like to see a nice 6 out of 10, which I call my watchability score. So just underneath, so not a total disaster, but just underneath. 31 fresh and 23 rotten. So again, at least the fresh are the majority. And the actual consensus, the opinion, Windfall is hardly a bounty of cinematic riches, it's not, but a killer cast keeps this minimalistic thriller, yes, from going creatively bankrupt, yes. So I think that's a positive. I think that's a positive overall. Rotten Tomatoes audience, again, pretty mixed, 3 out of 5, which means 6 out of 10. So again, that is a watchable score. So the audience perhaps prefer it slightly better than the critics. Metacritic, the other site we'll look at, scores range anywhere. There's 17 reviews and scores been left anywhere between 35 out of 100 and 90 out of 100 on Metacritic. And that's 8 positive, 7 mixed, and just 2 negative. So again, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. One of the lowest marks was The Guardian's Benjamin Lee. He only gave it 40 out of 100. He said, "There's never really enough for the undeserved trio of actors to sink their teeth into." Yep. Although they all managed to coast comfortably enough. They do. And Slash Film, they liked it. 90 out of 100. So Slash Film liked it indeed. Every aspect of the production is nearly flawless, they say, from the production design to direction to the performances. And it all builds to an absolutely perfect ending that's hinted at from the very beginning. If you're looking to get your heart rate up and your mind racing, there are a few better ways to spend an afternoon inside than by checking out Windfall on Netflix. I thought, yeah, a little bit over the top. They were sort of a couple of the other positives weren't quite as gushing as that, but Slash Film with the sort of product placement in this, I'm not too sure, but that is high praise and perhaps a little bit over the top for me. Internet Movie Database, very, very close. This is Joe Public. This is you and me, the guys watching it on Netflix, etc. 5.7 out of 10. Again, near enough to the 6 out of 10. Not quite, but near enough. And of that, I ignore the 10 out of 10s, as you know, and the 1 out of 10s. And we've got 4,766 people scored it anywhere between 6 out of 10 and 9 out of 10. That's pretty good. And 2,833, so a lesser figure, scored it anywhere between 2 and 5. So overall, if you work out the stats on that one, I call it a 63% positivity on Internet Movie Database, although the score is 5.7 out of 10. But I've got it. That's my view of it anyway, of a positive. So again, all good. I say it's not fantastic, but all good. My brief thoughts on this and my thoughts on the film itself. I mean, yes, the actors are possibly working below their acting grade, if you like. They can certainly do better with this one, but it pays the bills, and of course, they will appear in better films than this. And obviously what helps make the film at least watchable is the fact that these actors are in it and doing a good job. It's easy to dislike a couple of the characters and have high hopes for one or two of the other characters. So as far as investment, which I like to do in these drama thriller, well, this is obviously basically a home invasion kidnap thing, is to invest in people, and I got that from this. As I say, I won't tell you which characters was invested in and which ones I weren't. They weren't necessarily the obvious ones. The runtime is fair, just over an hour and a half. Obviously, take out the credits, and you're probably talking about an hour and 25 minutes. So it's absolutely fair for this one. A great location, fantastic location, the sort of place you'd want to stay yourself for, or even if you could own it, it would be a dream come true. Obviously, if you went on vacation or holiday, we call it here in the UK, it's a great place to look at. So even if the story dwindles a little bit, you can just be enthused and go wow at what we're looking at on screen, which is great. A great location. As I say, it's only the one spot, only the one location, but it's very, very good to look at. It will move a little slowly, of course it will. The story will move a little slowly for many, but it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me at all. It was the sort of ideal film for me to watch whilst I was doing other tasks, and that's what I do. If you've not been with me before, I do. I mean, some of these films, I will put everything down and concentrate fully on it. Nothing will distract me. But certain films like this would be good background while I'm doing other things, and I can fully enjoy them as a sort of, rather than having background music on or something else as a background, and fully enjoy the thing. You don't have to be 100% concentrating on it all the time. It's not that sort of film. So not a bad film overall for me. Became a bit predictable, as one of the critics said there. You sort of have an idea from the start how the ending might end, and obviously by you get to the last chapter, obviously you're thinking certain things are going to happen. You probably think, right, say, as long as you're not turning your brain off too much to watch it. So by the very end scene, just a little bit predictable, but it is, for me, a typical good streaming B-type movie, because that's what it is. Adequate as a film to have on in the background, as I said, as you do other stuff, whether you're on your phone or having to do your ironing or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's there, background to watch, and it's ideal for that. And for me, yes, I will give it a watchable score. I will give it just the watchable score on the basis of what I've said previously about it being background. So I am going to give it that magical, for me anyway, 6 out of 10. Won't appeal to anyone, but as a throwaway watch for an afternoon, or as I said, for when you're doing other things, and just have it on to enjoy and look at the scenery as well as the good acting. Say nothing wrong with the acting in this at all. I was quite impressed with the actors. I'm sure I've seen them before. I'm sure they'll do better things. But yeah, as an afternoon watch, nothing wrong with this for me. So please let me know what you think anyway, if you get a chance to watch it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I only ask one thing, guys, till we meet again. Don't stop, please. I ask everyone, if you can, you and your family and friends, please all stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.